Hello, welcome to my kitchen here at the Gingerbread Cottage. It's Vanessa, and we are going to do something very special today. We are going to make a wonderful healing salve, and we are going to use frankincense. I get my frankincense from the Sultanate of Oman, very, very exotic. And here you can see what frankincense looks like. It's a tree resin. I also use myrrh. Unfortunately, I have none here. This one comes from Kenya. Myrrh looks very similar. It's also a resin. Looks very similar to frankincense, but it's a little darker, more grayish. So both are, of course, biblical herbs. And I use mine for cleansing the air. I burn them as an incense, both of them. That's what you can use them for. But there are other claims. The frankincense is also called Boswellia sacra. Sacra, of course, means holy because it's a biblical herb. It's used for against arthritis, asthma, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. You can inhale it, you can use it transdermal, that means you can use it on your skin, and you can also use it as a supplement. And the Boswellia tree grows in India, Africa, and the Middle East, and also very good for joints and so on. So we're going to make a fantastic cream today. Myrrh, by the way, is antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. I just researched this on the web, and that's what I came up with. Myrrh also has been declared safe by the FDA as a food additive, so there's no toxicity here at all, and they label it GRAS, generally recommended as safe. So we're dealing with very good stuff here. I show you what I do with my resin. I put it through the coffee grinder, and then I get this very fine, almost dust. And then I put it into almond oil, sweet almond oil, in a jar. And this jar then, that's why it's so faded, goes into a pot with water, and the water should be not really hot but medium. Put a little cloth in your pot, set it on the stove, and let it infuse over very low heat for at least 6 hours. And then I take it and put it in my storage and just leave it, and it will continue infusing itself. Here we have this is myrrh, this is frankincense, Boswellia sacra. See, I started in December. I always have little labels when I started it. And here the same, you put it in the coffee grinder, and it grinds down very fast and easy. And then you add the almond oil, and you do the same with the frankincense as you do with the myrrh. You infuse it in a double boiler for about 6 hours on your stove. Make sure you put a towel in your pot, because otherwise if the glass gets too hot, then it will break or crack. So here now is a blend of equal amounts of Boswellia sacra and myrrh in sweet almond oil. So I strained part of it out and made a blend of these two oils. I use them myself on my palms and on my temples as a sleep aid, just a small little amount. They also make an amazing eye cream. Just take a little bit of the oil and put it on your eyes, around your eyes. So it's a fantastic cream. So today we're going to make a cream out of it that we can use for hands, for calming down, for whatever you want to use it for. So let's go over here. Over here I have a little pot, and I put in 1 ounce of beeswax, and the beeswax comes from a very reputable farmer in Alberta. They're actually guests of mine, and they always bring me some. And here we have weighed out 250 grams of coconut oil, very good coconut oil. So now we'll put the coconut oil into the pot and we're going to blend it together. Fantastic. Wonderful. Yeah. So we'll leave this here and let it blend it together on very low heat. I think I have it on 3 or something. Okay. In the meantime, we'll take this here and come over here, and I'll get you to measure out 65 milliliters. Let's make it 70 milliliters of the Boswellia sacra and the myrrh mixture. $65, did I say 70? Yeah, 70. Okay, and then we shall add some almond oil to this to make about 100. There's the almond oil, and we'll just add this to this here to make it up to 100 milliliters. Great, that's fine. I mean, a little more or less doesn't really matter. And then we'll take this and add it to our mixture over here. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, and now we'll wait. So we shall be back in a short while. So here we are. Everything is wonderfully melted. The beeswax, the coconut oil, and the frankincense and myrrh infusion oil have that too, and a little bit of extra almond oil. So what we'll do now is we'll take a little vitamin E oil. I get it in large quantities. You have to probably tip it down. It's quite, yeah, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, so a little bit of vitamin E oil, which also helps. And then you shouldn't be using, you can add an essential oil. You can use lavender, things like that. You can use clove oil, which we have here. We'll just put a couple of drops in, just a little bit. Yeah, that's good enough. And here I have some pitta oil, which I got from my chiropractor. So I'm just going to use it. But you can use lavender, whatever you want. But use mellow oils. Don't use peppermint or eucalyptus or lemon, none of that, because they just don't jive with the frankincense and the myrrh. It's a calming thing, right? And here we have a baking funnel. So we will pour this into the baking funnel, please. Fantastic. Yeah, just go for it. That's great. Wonderful. Yeah. And then we'll turn the stove off. Put this in the back. Turn the stove off. Yeah. Let's see how it smells. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll take the baking funnel over. And here we have look at this. And here we have our little jars. So what you do, I'll show you how to do it. You go like this, and those are really great if you're filling up little containers, right? Like this. I'll get you to do a few too. Okay, please. Yeah. Just, yeah. Pace yourself so they don't flow over, because I usually, the other one needs maybe a little more.
This one?
Yeah, just a smidgen. Yeah. So now you have to leave them open and out. Don't put them in the fridge. Don't do anything with them. Just leave them out. If you close them, then you have a condensation, and the inside dips down. You get this little dip in the middle, and you don't want that. So you have to let it cool down in the jar without the lid. And then at the end, you can put the lid on and put a label on and give it to your friends. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.